If you have been wasting your time over things that don't give you any kind of returns, if you don't know how to negotiate with your clients and don't know how much you should charge them, then do watch this video till the end because I'll be talking all about what is per hour income, how to calculate your per hour income, and also tell you about how to increase it for the same. Hello guys, this is Ali Solanki, and if you're new to this channel, then I make videos about finance, making money online, investments, and also about the crypto space. If you're interested in any of these topics, then do consider subscribing to this channel and pressing the bell icon so that you don't miss any kind of updates. Today we'll be talking about the per hour income strategy and why it has changed my life altogether. Now let's talk about the first thing over here, and that is what exactly is per hour income. It basically means how much amount of money you're charging or making on an hourly basis. Well, at first it does not seem like a revolutionary idea, but believe me, it revolves around the concept of deep work, and it has changed my life ever since I've heard of this. It basically is used by freelancers almost all the time, and it helps you understand your worth in terms of time as well. Now, once you understand what is per hour income, let us also calculate your per hour income and determine how much you should be charging. So there is a really simple formula in order to calculate it. So what you have to do is divide the income that you're generating by the number of hours you've spent in order to generate that income. Let me better explain this using an example. So say for example, you're earning 50,000 rupees per month and you're in a 9 to 5 job working 22 days a month. So you basically are spending 8 hours per day and 22 days a month in order to generate 50,000 rupees per month. Now what you need to do is just divide this 50,000 rupees by the number of hours you've spent in order to get them. Now this number comes down to 284 rupees per hour. Yes, you're just earning 284 rupees every single hour that you spend on that job. Now I have a question for you. Who earns more? A person who is earning 50,000 rupees per month by doing a 9 to 5 job versus a person who is actually earning 10,000 rupees per month but just spends 1 hour a day. The obvious answer is of course the person who is earning 50,000 rupees per month. But then he has to spend a lot of time in order to earn that much money. The quality of life, if you compare between both of these people, is obviously going to be better on the person who is just spending 1 hour per day. Now this can be better calculated if you calculate their per hour income. Now we had already calculated the per hour income of the person who was earning 50,000 rupees. Now let's also calculate the per hour income of the person who is earning 10,000 rupees by spending just 1 hour every single day. So you basically have to do the exact same thing over here as well. You have to divide the income that he is making every single month by the amount of hours that he has to spend in order to earn that much. It comes down to 454 rupees every single hour. So as you can see, the person who is actually earning 10,000 rupees per month is actually making almost double the amount of money that is being made by the 50,000 rupees guy in just 1 hour. So there are just two things that you can do in order to increase your per hour income. The first obvious thing would be to increase your income altogether or have multiple sources of income. In the previous example, the person who was earning 50,000 rupees by spending 9 to 5 every single day couldn't have the time to build other sources of income even if he wanted to. But the person who was earning 10,000 rupees per month could have actually gone ahead and spent the rest of the amount of time that he had on building new sources of income. So now that you've understood the importance of building multiple sources of income, you can also check out my sources of income in this particular video. So the second thing that you can do in order to increase your per hour income is by minimizing the amount of time you're spending in order to generate that. Now this can be achieved in two different ways. The first one is delegation and the second one is automation. Let me tell you about both of these things using my example. So when I had started this YouTube channel, I hadn't thought of it as a business and it was not profitable for me, of course, and I was just doing it out of hobby. But right now YouTube has come to a point wherein it is a major source of income for me. So previously I used to do all of the things when it came to YouTube. I used to write my own scripts, I used to research, I used to edit my videos and even publish it by myself. But right now I've seen that a lot of my time is being spent on editing these videos, and that's why I've started to delegate my work or hire someone else in order to edit them. This helps me in minimizing the amount of time I have to spend on YouTube, and it helps me in better writing my scripts, better researching about the topics, and also learning new things in order to come out with new videos every single week. So the second thing that I want to talk about over here is automation. Now, when it came to YouTube, I started to automate a lot of my workflows. Say for example, whenever I post a video on YouTube, it automatically gets converted to a Medium blog and gets posted over there. Now, all of these automation tools and tricks can be seen in this particular video that I've made, but I basically use a software called Zapier in order to automate them. Now, the last point that I want to talk about in this particular video is how to use your per hour income in order to maximize your growth and increase productivity. The first thing is, if you're taking in projects and if you're a freelancer, then make sure you're not taking in projects which actually is paying you less than your per hour income. What I mean by this is, say you have calculated your per hour income and it comes down to $100 per hour. So whenever you try to get another project in, make sure that project is paying you at least $100 per hour. What I used to do is, say for example, if new projects are coming in and the project is willing to pay me say $4,000, and I've calculated the entire amount of time that is going to take me in order to complete the project, which is around 40 hours, then the project is actually paying me $100 per hour. Now, if this was your per hour income, then you should definitely go with that project and take it in. This will also help you in learning about which projects you should take and which projects you should drop off. The second thing that calculating my per hour income really helped me in was actually learning about how much time I'm spending on all of those things, and also knowing my worth. For example, if your per hour income is $100 per hour and you're spending 3 hours on Netflix alone, then essentially you're spending $300 worth of your time on Netflix. Once you start to see the world with this perspective and also attach value to your time, you will then start to do only the things that is really valuable to you. The third thing that calculating my per hour income has helped me in is actually knowing which work should I delegate and which work should I do by myself. I'd given the example of hiring a video editor for my YouTube videos, right? So if the video editor was charging me more than the amount of money that I'm making from the videos itself, then of course that would have been a loss, and I wouldn't be hiring someone for that. But once I realized that the amount of money that I can make on YouTube is actually offsetting the amount of money that I have to pay to the video editor, it actually makes sense in order to hire someone else in order to edit my videos and try to focus on newer things. So rather than doing everything by yourself, try to calculate your per hour income and delegate the work which can be done by others. But before you start calculating your per hour income, it becomes really important to start learning about how you can make money online and also how you can invest it. So do watch these videos if you're interested in those topics.